Okay, welcome back. Just so that if you didn't watch part one, I suggest you do if you want to know where I'm making this song. I'm currently making yet another version of Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1 because it's a song that everybody knows. And I'm doing this to show people how I actually make music on Music 3000 because it's been a while since I've done any Music 3000 stuff or uploaded any music, so this is kind of what I'm doing to just to show people that I do still have an interest in it, and I'm just explaining and more showing than explaining how I go through it. So we've had part one. This is part two. Let's quickly listen to what we have so far. So here we go. So we have the basic intro done. Now, one thing I didn't do at the end of part one that I should have done was save my progress. So if you go up here, I can rename it because it's not called No Name. We'll call it GHZ Green Hill Zone YouTube. Oh man, no keypad. It's a ball ache. Maybe I should call it this. No keyboard is a ball ache. GHZ YouTube demo. There we go. Tick. And if we go to here, this is the memory card manager. I'm saving on memory card too because they'll have space. Here's some of the songs that I'm currently working on or have finished. I might show some of them off a bit later on. But if we go here to save. Are you sure you want to save this data? Yes, I am. So let's do that. So at least we're not going to lose where we've got up to so far. Saving is important in case we have a power cut halfway through, which hopefully we won't, touch wood. Save successful, brilliant. So now we have this section saved. So the next part of the song, of course, is the main melody that everybody remembers from playing Sonic 1 back in the day. So that's what we're going to make next. So I'm going to just recycle the drums again because the drums don't really change a whole lot. And it will save us some precious time. So I want 4. So this is going to be a 16 bar section, I believe, from memory. So let's go back to the bass. Thankfully we don't have to do the drums anymore. So for this section, I can go into my instrument palette, and these are the instruments that I have used already. Currently have Thin Digital selected from when we made the melody from the intro from part 1. So we want Warming On, which was my bass instrument that I liked. So there you go. So use this keyboard here to decide which note you want and how it will sound. So I know that the bass for this section sounds like this. I'm just going to make it. My D-pad works. So for the first 6 bars, it should be that. No, that's wrong actually. This part needs to be so I do try to copy and paste where I can. So we'll copy and paste this part again. So there we go, there's our 16 bars of bass done in a minute or so. So it sounds like this. There we go. I'm going to take out these two big crashes because I think they aren't really required there. Because for me the main melody splits into two sections of 8 bars, and both sections have minor differences. So from here to here sounds a little different from here to here when it's all put together. You'll understand that more when it's done. So what can I watch to try to make next? I'm trying to think now. My brain's melted. Let's make, there's a kind of weird little... Will I split work for this? I'll try it. Now I'm going to make this little bit slightly different from how I normally do, because I think I may have missed notes out in the past. I may not have done. I may have got it right in the past straight away, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to do it this way. You'll know what part it is when you hear it. It's hard to explain. It's like an extra little melodic section in the background to kind of build the song up a bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and make that now. Probably not using the right instrument for this actually. Hang on. No, it needs to have a bit of an echo onto it. I'm going to reuse Fin Digital for now. So, oops. Oops. Not sure if I like that. Oh, I'll stick with it for now. I'm going to lower the volume of it as well, because I don't want it to overpower the main melody. So what we do is we highlight it all, go down to Edit Note, and there's a volume here. I'm going to put it to about 35 for now. In fact, I don't know why I've done that yet because I need to make more. So Oops. Please bear in mind that this is just how I would make it. You know, I know there's probably easy programs out there that will do this quicker, and also, you know, it may not sound 100% accurately like the Mega Drive original. You know, I'm not really going for that. So as long as it sounds like the song, it's good enough for me, kind of thing. Oops. That might be too quiet, actually. It's quiet. Too quiet. Right, okay, I'm going to edit that down to... I might leave that at 50, actually. That sounds right, actually. And the next bit goes like this. Be quite ironic if we ended up making my best Green Hill Zone now, while I'm showing people how I make them. As I explained in part 1, it's just, you know, by ear I just kind of have a kind of idea of where notes should kind of go. It's hard to explain, but it's what people describe as having an ear for music, so I guess that's what I've got. I don't know. I'm not. I don't tend to show myself in self gratification too much. Nope. Yep. Oops. No, there. Thank you. So we need to get this down to 50%. I know it's already on 50 there, but for some reason, unless you move it off and move it back on again, it doesn't work. So there's a slight glitch there. So there we go. Done that wrong. Always best to listen to what you do first before you see it as final. Yeah, I know what I've done wrong. It's alright, I'm having a brain fart. Delete. Use key changes. Hang on a minute. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. Oops. No. Yep. What am I doing? I'm building this in the totally wrong place now. Relax, I know what I'm doing. Oh no. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I've got the sound anything like. Yeah, that'll do for now, I think. I might tweak it later on if I'm not entirely happy with it. So edit note, 50%, apply changes, yes. That's sounding perfectly fine to me. Let's just save what we've done, so we don't have to make that part again. Saving game data, very important when you are creating stuff. So you might think I'll be copying and pasting this bit into this section now, but I'm not going to do that because for the next section it sounds slightly different. I'm actually going to just go ahead and do it. I'll stick with Fin Digital. I don't know, actually, I might. No, I think I will, because I think it sounds quite nice. And I'll add it as a separate section with a different instrument. Sorry, I'm trying to decide which section to do next. I apologise if I go quiet for too long. Don't know whether to stick with Fin Digital or to... No, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. It's alright, I'm confusing myself now with different parts of the melody. Ignore me, because I'm talking absolute bollocks. Right, I need my favourite synth instrument. I've got to try and remember where it is now. I think it's in hard synth. It's in hard synth. Not techno synth. Don't think. Is it? Synth pad. Oh, which one was it now? I know it begins with an S. Let's go back to soft synth for a minute. S to Z. Synth string. That's the one. That's the one I like. Right. So where am I in the scheme of things? I need to be here. Right. So that's what we got so far. I hope you're keeping up with me. Now there's a melody in the background to this part of the Green Hill Zone song that kind of goes blah blah, and then for the second section it changes, but I'll come to that part when I get to it. So let's make this. we'll do it there. So it's one note per bar. So do 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 do. Whoops. Oops. No, I only want it. That's it. I'm gonna burp. Am I? Excuse me. That was the most pitiful burp I've ever done. How does that sound so far? I might bring this down an octave as well. So yeah. Oops. See, the intro of the song's the easiest part. Oops. I'm a bit quieter now because I'm trying to concentrate. How does that sound? That'll do. Right, I'm not entirely happy with that. I don't think I need this extra octave, so let's get rid of it. I think I've just deleted the wrong part. What am I doing? Was it there? Let's knock the volume down a bit to 55. This needs to be oops. last part. Oops. So what I'm making at the moment is all the backing melodies. There we go. Listen to that. I think this part's probably not quite correct when put together with that. I think I might have done this bit a bit wrong. Let's try that. Don't think that's right either. No, definitely not. We'll leave it at that for now. I need to also make this 50%. There we go. So, what we got so far then? Let's have a listen. In fact, no, let's save first. I think there's a couple of things need tweaking, but I'll do that a bit later on. So far we have this. Oh, this bit here is bugging me. It's not right. I think that's probably the closest I'm going to get for now. Now for this part here, it doesn't do that. In fact, you know, I might need to bring that lower down. I think it's too high. But I'll sort that out later. This section, instead of doing that, it goes kind of thing. It's a bit more simple. It comes in straight away, so it's Yeah, sorry, I'm confusing myself again. There we go. So then he goes into and then there's just a there we go, so then it just does that. There we go. There's also, of course, that bit that goes when you got the main melody. It's da 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 da, and then when it gets to that da, it goes da 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 and da 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 kind of thing. It's again, it sounds like I'm talking absolute rubbish, but you'll understand what I mean in a sec. But let's just save our game again. Blah, blah, blah. So it's that's the bit I need there. What should we use for the something? Need something a bit harder. Not acid. Digital. Nah. Can I remember how most of these sound? I have to keep going through again just to see what they sound like. No. One of these might work. Mofo. We'll use Padme. We'll go quite high for this, I think. Yep, so da 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 da. I don't usually chord this up, but I think I might do actually. And then we'll copy that bit, which we'll need to put here somewhere. There, I believe. And then we'll need this again. For the third part. Here somewhere. There. and then it kind of goes. It does another thing towards the end of the 8th bar, which I'm going to add now. Whoops. Trying to get this right, excuse me. I'll do. So that gives us this. Now, I'm not sure if it has that at the end of the second bit, but I'll leave it for now. I don't like this too much. I think it needs to come down an octave. So I'm going to do that, I think. Copy. Zip. And we'll take it back over here so we can see where our reference point is. So we want it there. Then we can get rid of the top bit. So we now have whoops, I think I've deleted a bit too much. Trial and error. Right, so that'll do for now. It's not perfect, I know, but it's recognisable enough, and you know I can always come back and tweak it later on if I wish. So again, let's save our data. So there's two more things left to do now. Let's bring back out my old friend sin string. Actually, do you know what? I'm sure there's I think there's another instrument. I think it's called static synth, the one that I use usually. So I might tweak that. For part of the melody in that section I made. But I'll come back to that later on. Keep making that mistake. Whoops. Should match up, yes it does. So now we have this. Like a high synth section for the next part. I might lower the volume a little bit. Don't think it needs to be quite that loud. Zip. Edit note. Yeah, well, I'll have it at 50 instead of 70. So that'll hopefully sound better. So now all that's left to put in is the main melody. But I think because this has kind of dragged on a little bit, I'm going to save that for part 3 of this How RetroDanno Makes a Song on Music 3000. So thanks for watching and keeping up with me this far. I know it's not the greatest thing to watch, but people always ask me how I make my songs, so this is basically it. This is what I do. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in part 3 hopefully the final part of making Green Hill Zone music in Music 3000 for PS2. Thanks, bye bye.